Morning, Facebook. Okay, so normally you hear from me by now on a day. I mean, it's almost 9:30. I've been up for a little bit, but I was getting everything situated on getting my food prep done. I wanted to get this done, plus I got to sleep in. So I haven't been up for a really long time. My hubby let me sleep in today. So I was just getting ready to do my food prep, and I was doing my norm of taking a little picture and posting the picture. And then I decided, why don't I go live and explain to them how I utilize the color-coded containers when I'm putting, like, how easy it is basically to food prep on this meal plan that I'm on. It's the meal plan that comes with Country Heat, which is the same meal plan that comes with 21 Day Fix. So, good morning. So, I wanted to show you guys what I do. So I'm just gonna flip the camera around and kind of show you my little workspace and what I have and what I do. But I'm super excited about food prepping today because Alex finally said that he wants to try following the meal plan, which is huge because usually I'm doing these meal plans by myself. Now good morning, Candy. Normally I'm doing the meal plans by myself. I make his lunches. So I make him healthy lunches, and he eats the same dinner as me, which is usually on my meal plan, and I just kind of guess what his portion would be, but he wants to follow it. So we just did his calculations so that way I know which plan he is in, because there's a plan A, B, C, and D on the meal plan, which is calorie brackets. I am plan A, he's plan C. So basically, we both will be eating. We could eat the same foods. We like the same foods, so most likely we'll be eating the same things. But, you know, this makes it easier for me to make his breakfast in the morning, pack his snacks, pack his lunch, and I know he's on his meal plan. And then we'll eat the same dinner because we're eating off of the meal plan and we like the same things. So let me show you what I do. So here's the book. Right here is how you figure out your calorie bracket. Here are the different plans. Okay, so here is me in A, and here is his in C. So if you can see, we're going to be eating the same foods, having the same containers, but I'm going to have 3 veggies each day. He's going to have 5. I'm going to have 2 of the fruits. He'll have 3. 4 proteins, 5, so that's not too far off. He needs double the carbs that I need, but we have the same for healthy fats, the same for seeds and dressings. And then here, it's oil, nuts, and butters. He needs 5, I need 2. He'll be happy about that because he loves him some butter. I also have our bracelets ready. I don't know if he's gonna incorporate these, but I'm gonna try these to see how these work for me, seeing that I'm home all day. So, I mean, I'm gonna know I'm getting my containers in because here is my little planner that I use. As you can see, I have him and I right here up at the top. Me and Alex, and here is our containers and what we need to have in a day. That way when I get ready to plan everything out, I'll write me in one color on the top, him in one color on the bottom for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. And then that way our entire week is planned for our meal plan. So I know we're gonna be on the colors, but I might just use those to check it out. So, got our calorie bracket. So I'm gonna flip through the book. Here's the little tally marks, but I don't really use these in the book because one, I have the bracelets, which if you're gonna be one of my challengers, you will have the opportunity to win a pack of your own bracelets. But I also have this where I write it all out so I know I'm writing the proper containers. But, you know, and then if you have food left over in the day, you know you didn't need it, but this is great to have so you know if you ate all your food. So, right here in the book, I mean, this is great. It gives you strategies for staying on track and everything like that. But this is how I start my food prep and how I make my grocery list. Each time I sit down or each time you see me post a picture that getting my food prep on, this is what Coach Tanya is doing. So, a little bit of light here. So here is your list of greens, right? Here's the entire list of everything you can put in the greens. So I always try to go from the top of the list because they always usually put the more important ones at the top and the better ones at the top. You know, because this plan incorporates chocolate, which Alex is happy about. It incorporates some wines and stuff like that, pizza, but you know, you just take out some containers. But I like to shop from the top. So what I do is I figure out, okay, how many greens and stuff he needs. I look on here and I figure out what off of the greens are things that we like. Things that we want to eat. Kale, I have it in the house. Collard greens. There was a collard green mix that I made with coconut milk and onions on the Ultimate Reset that I absolutely loved. spinach, Brussels sprouts. He didn't like them that much, but I can find different ways to cook them to see if he'll like them. So basically, you see the gist of it. I go down the list and I think of the different things that we would like. A lot of times this is a salad, or like I would give him some broccoli with, he needs for good fat, he needs 1. So I would give him some hummus in a container with broccoli, and that could be his afternoon snack while he's in his truck. So I would just look down here to see what I can utilize off of this list for that week. And I write it down on a separate sheet of paper. Okay? Then same thing. I go to the purple and I figure out, okay, let's see. I need, and obviously it's the one with the P. So he needs 3 purples and I need 2. I like to put fruits in our shakes. So I can look and see, you know, if he needs 3 purples, I could probably put all 3 of them in his morning shake, because I don't really think he would sit and eat fruit while he's in his truck for his snack. So to think of it that way, I can put all his fruit into his breakfast shake and, you know, things like that. And then he could have his veggies for his snack time. So basically this is what I do, is I go through, you know, like I know tuna is here on the red, and I know my favorite bread I can have on the yellow. So sometimes I'll make a tuna sandwich. That's his favorite bread also, so I can see what I can make for him. He loves Greek yogurt also, so I can give him Greek yogurt with a little bit of fruit. And the Greek yogurt would be 1 red, and the fruit would be 1 purple. So he would have 1 of his purples and 1 of his reds as one of his snacks. And as long as I put it together for him, he'll eat it. And he knows he has to eat all his containers. Even set alarms on his phone, morning snack, eat your morning snack, and he would know which container that would be, even if I had to label it. So it's very, very easy to use these containers. I mean, your shopping list is right here. All you have to do is pick what you want for that week and throw it on an actual shopping list and get your butt to the store. So it's super easy to use these containers. That's how I do it. That's how I go in and that's how I implement the color-coding containers in my groceries, is I look through the book and I see what's in the containers, and then it gives me ideas of things that I want. Oh, let me show you another book. I forgot to show you also. In here, I'm trying to find it. See, here's substitution. So it tells you what, for a red container, you can have 16 ounces of almond milk, unsweetened, and 8 for sweetened. So it gives you substitutions for a yellow container. You know, if you wanted to do coconut water or fresh juices. These are free foods, basically, infused water and things of that nature. I'm trying to find, here you go. So it even gives you a sample 3-day. So it tells you breakfast, snack, you know, what time to have breakfast, what time to have snack, lunch, and things like that. So sometimes I'll steal from there, and then it already tells me, you know, grilled chicken breast cooked. So it tells me that that was 1 red, 2 greens, an orange, and then the gray, which is the spoon. So, and a yellow. So that tells me already what that full meal was for the container. So all I have to do is I'm like, oh, that's what I'm gonna make for lunch. I'm gonna write it down here for lunch. Good morning, Nicole. I'm gonna write it down here for lunch, and then I'm gonna mark off that I already ate those containers. When I write it on here, I would write what colors they were. So I would put a 2 in my green marker, or, you know, put a 2G next to it. So I know how many containers, and then I look back up here and I'm like, okay, that was 2 Gs. I only need 1 more. And if he's eating the same meal, he only needs 2 more. And then that could be his snack, and then his greens are done. So it's very, very simple. A lot of people are nervous when they hear meal plan. I don't need a meal plan. It's super simple. They give you great things for all your seasonings. And then here is where they will give you containered recipes. So same thing. You don't even have to think. They think for you. So right here, mixed veggie stir fry. It tells me what it's equivalent to. 1 green container and 1 teaspoon. So if I make this stir fry, and then I could add chicken to it, which is a protein, I've had 1 green, 1 red, and 1 spoon. My spoon's done for the day. Then I need 3 more reds, and I've done a green. So it makes it so easy. I mean, this is like buying a math for dummies book. This is like eating for dummies book. But it gives you all the recipes, and then it even gives you Shakeology recipes and tells you Shakeology will always be 1 red. So we start every day with a 1 red already done, because we drink Shakeology daily in this house. So we don't even account one of our reds. So like for him, I just look for 3 reds for me and 4 reds for him because 1 red is already taken. Good morning, Nicole. So that's how we do it. I should say that's how I do it. He just eats it. But another thing that I do is I get ideas out of the Fix 8 book because I will show you the Fix 8 book is based off of the color-coded containers too. This French onion soup is the bomb. I love it. He loves it. So if I decide to make that one night for dinner with a side salad, here's 2 greens. So for him, I would use 3 greens for his salad. And for me, I would use 1 green for my salad. So my salad would be a little bit smaller than his. And it's 1 yellow, and it's half of a blue. Looks like blue. Yeah, I think that's blue. So just so you guys can see how simple it is. Look at how yummy these are. And that is good. I've had it. This one is delicious. I've had it. I've tried just about everything. I've had that one. So, but each one tells me. So it takes the guesswork out for me. I don't have to sit there and count calories or, you know, they're counting it for me. I just need to know colors. And I think we all know what green, yellow, red, purple, and orange look like. So it makes it very, very easy for me to follow this plan. I was never a follow a meal plan person. The Ultimate Reset wasn't this easy, so I figured if I did the Ultimate Reset, I could tackle this. So I'm super excited that my baby's on board and he's gonna do this meal plan with me. That makes me very, very happy because I want him to be healthy. I'd like him to be around for a little bit. So I'm gonna get to it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how I get my meals ready. It's very, very easy. So I just look through the book. I look through my Fix 8 book to pick my dinners. I usually do the dinners first because they already tell me the equivalents of the color-coded containers. So I go through the book and pick our dinners and I write down how many greens it is because him and I will eat the same dinner out of this book. And then I base the rest of the day on how many containers we need left. I might go back to incorporating what we were doing before. We're going to start our walks again tomorrow morning. We weren't doing that because vacation kind of threw us off. So this was our first full week back, so we didn't do our walks. But we're going to go back to doing our morning walk, which is 1.5 miles around the block, and then come in and I'd like to start the day where I make us the eggs with spinach one day. Maybe we can have the shake another day. Good morning, Mark. So sometimes our Shakeology will be for snack again, which would be easy for him on his truck because he's driving. And he will drink his shakes just shaking it up in a shaker cup. I, on the other hand, I will do that, but I love, and I'm using my 3-day refresh cup. I'm having my breakfast. I made a green machine. The reason why I call it a green machine is because I put my Power Greens in it. So unless it's a chocolate shake, you're gonna see green, it'll turn green. So it's a vanilla Shakeology with a banana. So it's 1 red. And then I have my fruit container, which is 1 purple. So I've had 1 red and 1 purple today, and then water and ice, and I've had my Power Greens. So basically, I mean, that's as simple as it is. It's no more complex than that. So I just wanted to let you guys know how easy it is to follow this and how I tackle the containers, because I know a lot of my people in my accountability groups, that's the first question. How do I even figure these containers out? That's usually their big question. So that's how I figure them out. I do my day backwards. I do my dinner first. I usually pick it out of the Fix 8 book, or I'll pick it out of my Country Heat book because they actually have some Southern style meals in here which get you the feel of country. So I'll pick it out of here. They have a little pizza on there. They have all sorts of things in there. So I'll pick the dinner first, write down those containers, and then figure out, okay, he needs this many more containers. And then I'll write the rest of his day. Then I'll go back and write the rest of my day. Because trying to do both at the same time, I might get confused and not get it right, you know. I might end up eating some of his containers and I don't need to be in that calorie bracket. So, but I work from dinner backwards. So, I mean, I would love feedback if anybody's following these, which I know there's a lot of people out there that are following these color-coded containers and they're following this wonderful meal plan. Try it this way if you're having a hard time your way. I would love to hear your feedback. So comment below. Let me know how it worked for you. If you're somebody that is not doing this meal plan yet and you just saw how easy it was for me, I will have this done in about 10 minutes and I will have our entire week planned of food. Then what I do is I have my Alexa speaker. If you guys can see that little black tower. I will have her add everything to the grocery list that I need. Then I'll look through my house first to see what I already have. and mark it off the list. Then I know, so it's basically like I grocery shop in my own kitchen. Then I'll go to the grocery store and get everything else I need and come home and prep anything that might need to be prepped, cutting vegetables with my awesome cutter that I have, and, you know, cutting up any fruit, already putting them in Tupperwares. And, you know, even if sometimes I'll get Post-its and I'll stick it on top of the Tupperware so we know Alex breakfast or Alex lunch, Alex snack. Good morning, Norma. So it's very easy to food prep, guys. I mean, I'm here to help. This is the way I found that it's easiest for me. I'm doing it for 2 people. So if I could figure it out for 2 people, you could figure it out for you. And I'd love to help you. So if you're somebody that sees how easy this plan is now that I've showed you, morning, Monique. Just comment below and just say more info, please, or Tanya, I need your help, or whatever you want to say. Or if you don't want other people to know that you're reaching out, message me. It's that easy. Or email me if you want. It's getfitwithtanyat@gmail.com. I would love to help you. So have a great Sunday, guys. I hear him firing up the motorcycle, so that means he's done cleaning it. So I'm on a time crunch to get this done because we're going to hop on the bike and do a little bit today before I get groceries and food prep done. So I will see you guys later. Have a great day.